It is not easy being the sole provider of your child. I thought it'd be nice to share a realistic weekend of mine. So, this is Friday. I am working from home today and I'm just making my coffee. I usually go straight to coffee before I do anything because I need my caffeine. A few years back, I was on keto for a long time, and ever since, I really have made sure to not consume as much sugar as I used to. And even though I'm not on keto anymore, I still love me some sugar-free syrup. Now my day is starting. I am logging into work and I get all my meetings aside done. After that, I write down everything that needs to get done throughout the day and upcoming days. So, all my work stuff, all my personal stuff, and I have undiagnosed ADHD. So, writing everything down really does help me because I also feel rewarded every time I check something off. It gives me such a high. I don't know how to explain it. If you guys get the same thing, please comment because I try to explain it to my friends and they're not on the same page as me. And I don't know why I get so much gratification from checking off my list, but it really does make me feel like $1,000,000. And usually what happens is I'll end up adding just more stuff throughout the day. Having a plan, being organized and structured just really changed my whole schedule. I used to do all my chores on the weekend, and because I had the privilege of working remote on Thursdays and Fridays, I decided to start doing all of my chores during the Thursday and Friday so that on the weekends I could have my free time. I usually end up logging into work about 3 hours earlier than what I'm normally supposed to do. So I get ahead of all the projects that I need to check, all the buildings that I need to inspect, all the permits that I need to go through. And then all I have to worry about is the meetings throughout the day. So I get to dye my hair, usually get to do laundry. This is me ordering Instacart. And if you are a single parent, or even if you're not, ordering from Instacart is such a big flex because I tell you, it cuts shopping in half. And also having a portable washer, because I know a lot of New Yorkers do not have the luxury of having a washer in their building. I do, but the problem is it's always packed and you don't know what other people are putting in there. So I invested in a portable washer and it was the best thing I could have ever done. I will put the links down below from which ones I purchased because I also ended up getting a dryer as well. But when I tell you this cuts my time in half when I have to do laundry, I can't even express the excitement I had investing in this. And I would totally recommend. This one was I feel like the medium size, and I was going to go bigger because I thought this one wasn't going to hold enough. But I was able to do 3 loads of laundry in this machine and it's perfect. And the dryer that I got, it looks small, but it fits the entire load every time I fill it to the top. So if you guys are in need, definitely get you one. For me personally, if I'm not structured and I don't have a plan and I don't have a checklist, I am all over the place. I am a disaster and nothing gets completed because my mind is all over the place. I'm thinking of 30 million things at one time. And because of my hectic weekends, I almost never get anything done if I don't stick to the plan and to being organized and having all my list there and ready. And I even label them with the priority that they are in. I don't know how I got all this done on a Friday, I have to be honest, because I was crunching on time. Also today, I had to do a bake sale for my daughter's school. I'm part of the PTA. And on top of that, she's also having a big sleepover with a bunch of girls at our place. So that's why I did a big order at Instacart. I got a bunch of snacks for them, cup of noodles, little bites, potato chips, bacon, eggs. I got pancakes for the big breakfast tomorrow so that they can have a big meal. It's just like there was just so much happening. Some people say I spoil my daughter, but I didn't have the luxury of having a childhood and I really wanted to give that to my kids. So yeah, maybe I do spoil her a little bit, but I want her to have what I didn't have. And she's not a little rotten kid. She really does appreciate what I do for her. So I feel like, she's a good kid. She's on honor roll. I can do it. And also, I feel like her age group right now is so important to be involved and make her feel comfortable in being around and talking to me. So I do what I have to do, you know what I mean, as a parent. Honestly, this is probably the worst part of my Fridays because I hate having to dye my hair every week, but I am at that age where the grays are coming. So I have to dye my hair every week and blow dry it every week. I kind of took the shortcut this week because I didn't wash my whole hair. I literally just dyed the front part where I mostly get my gray hairs and just did it that way because I'm so short on time with the bake sale and my daughter's sleepover that I just needed to get the top part and call it a day. Also, side note, if anyone has any recommendations for a better curler, because I like it, but this one is cheap and I constantly have to keep on buying new ones. So let a girl know. Here I am baking some brownies and some Reese's cookies for my daughter's bake sale. I find it the easiest, and honestly, all you gotta worry about is presentation, because out of a lot of the bake sales that I see, anytime I just really present it well, these fly off the shelf. Everybody loves them because there's just, time and dedication that gets put into how it looks. And I'll also be linking the bags and stickers for where I got the items for my cookies down below as well. It's super easy, and honestly, presentation is key. A little trick for brownies, if you didn't know, instead of using oil like the recommendation in the box, use butter. And instead of using water, use coffee. I'm telling you, it makes such a big difference and it's so delicious. These brownies, I decided to do a cookie mix. So I just placed the cookie dough on top of the brownies and you don't have to go crazy. It'll melt right in and the kids love these. So I'm just going to cut this up now and I'm going to bag everything up and head over to my daughter's school to get the bake sale going. I have mentioned these in what's in my bag. These portable shopping bags, I recommend these for everybody. These are the girls getting ready to walk home. I dropped off all the girls for the next day and my daughter ended up sleeping at her friend's house. So I had a little me time and I decided to go and have breakfast by myself. I haven't done this in years. I can't even tell you how many years it's been since I've taken the bus too. But I've heard of this really good breakfast restaurant and it wasn't far from where I was at. So I decided to go. Look at this frap. This coffee was so damn good. It's apparently like a Greek coffee and their food was delicious. If you live near Williamsburg, I highly recommend trying out this spot. I ended up spilling coffee on my white shirt, but whatever. I got home. I made my famous tea, which is soursop tea, and then my I call it poopy tea because this tea makes me go to the bathroom like nobody's business. Now I am just going back into my little section here while my daughter's still at her friend's house because I have to go and do QuickBooks for my daughter's school so we can get the funding for the money that we have and transfer everything for the month of April, which I am actually behind on. So I'm also preparing my list for the week coming up because it's, again, this is a very busy month for me. And I wish I could say that it was busy because it was like fun time, but honestly, everything is just for my daughter's school, for my daughter, for work, things I have to do around the house. I really need to start figuring out how to make more me time. Even the fact that I did a breakfast this morning was so out of the ordinary, and I'm trying to do more of that as time goes on. But for now, I'm just going to be here rubbing my Zoe down. And thank you so much for staying till the end. Until the next video.